Hello friends, this is Actuarian Gayatri Devi speaking. Before commencing and starting this video, I render my gratitude to my Guru Brahmarshi Pitamaha Patriji. And today I am going to share about a duck with a human mind. This I came across, I read it in Eckhart Tolle's book, The New Earth. It was a wonderful lesson everyone should learn from the birds, animals, and plants. Every creation on this earth is teaching something towards the human kind. So the title is Being in the Present Moment. Learn present moment, how to be in the present moment. Duck with a human mind. The story started like this. Two ducks are living in a pond and playing and swimming, and they are free to move around. Suddenly they get into a fight, which never lasts long. They fought it, it is not last longing. They are not carrying. They will separate. After the fight, they separate and float off in opposite direction. Both the ducks float off to opposite directions. The fight is not continuing. Then the duck will flap. What has happened after the fight? The duck will flap its wings vigorously a few times, thus releasing the surplus energy that built up during the fight. So we come to know that during the fight, anybody fights, the surplus energy that will be released out. After they flap their wings, they float on peacefully as if nothing had happened. If you think about this, the situation, imagine the situation of it. If the duck had a human mind, in case, if the ducks have a human type of mind, it would keep the fight alive by thinking, by strong story making. It will be keep on thinking about the fight, and it will make a strong story also out of it. Maybe this is the duck story. This is the duck story. In case in the duck's place, or those ducks have a human mind, what would happen? Let us imagine. The ducks with the human mind now. Duck with the duck mind, they separated. They stopped their fighting and went off. The imagination is, if those ducks have human mind, how it would have behaved. So the duck is thinking, I don't believe what he just did about the other duck. He came near me because he thinks he owns the whole pond. He didn't think of my private space. I will never trust him again. Next time he will try something else just to annoy me. I am sure he is plotting something already. But I am not going to stand for this. I will teach him a lesson. He won't forget. And on, the mind spins its tail, still thinking and talking about it days, months, or years later. As far as the body is concerned, the fight is still continuing, and the energy is generated in response to all those thoughts in emotion, which in turn generates more thinking. That means the man's mind never forget it. It's keep on giving life to that thinking. It's keep on going on thinking about that fight for months. What happened in that time? The energy is generated to the response of the thought. All those thought is emotions, which in turn generates more thinking. One thinking continues to another thinking. Another thinking continues to one more thinking. So what's happening? This becomes the emotional thinking of the ego. If the ducks have the human mind, what will happen? Like this, the process would have been. The ego of the man will be working. Think how problematic the duck's life if it had a human mind. That means better. The duck mind is better than the human mind. Human mind means how the fight would have been continuously going on and releasing so much negative energy. This is the way human live all the time. This is what the human mind is making and giving life to the ego thinking. Ego is releasing lot of negative energies. This way the human live all the time means why we people are like that? Because we are bound to prove our ego. Ego means me, mine, I. In the mind of the human, no event or problem ever finished because the mind is working. Mind made me and my story. Keep on going. All creation, natural, all creation in natural, flowers, animals, trees, all they teach us some important lesson. So stop, look at the natural environment, listen, flap your wing, let go of all. Come to the present moment. That means whatever is happening in between people, in the home, with the relatives, with the friends, with the society, with the business part, whenever you go out, something will happen. Those fightings will bring you lot of anger based on the egoistic mind. Never think, never to let go it. So always learn to let go things, whatever is happening. Try to. You can't means at least for some time you are brooding over that fight or the differences, or they are not obeying us. This is happening to any human. Controlling is very difficult. That means if you learn to be in the present moment, this is the moment the fight has happened. Okay, let it go. Difference of opinion is happening. Okay, let it go. What is that I am going to lose? It's happened. What is happened cannot be recreate. So what you have to do? Control your ego. Discard the ego. No need to control. You can't control. Discard it. Try to learn to be in the present moment. What has happened? The fight has happened. Already is a past. So come to the future. Come to the present. Don't think about the future. This is the thing every human should learn and live. Okay, friends. I like this story very much. This is what is happening all over the world, even the nationwide. It starts from the individual. In the home also same thing. In the society also same thing happening. Among nation also it's happening. Why the war is? One country is thinking we are great. How they can, other country people, they can interfere in our affairs. So such a kind of mind, the human mind, egoistic mind, creating lot of negative energies, supplying to the whole earth. This is what we have to learn. Okay, friends. Thank you, all of you, for listening. Thank you. Thank you.